Precious people, I trust you've been enjoying your day. I want to talk about anger today. Anger is a God-given emotion. There's no doubt about it. And yet, the scripture says to us in Ephesians 4:26, "Be angry, but do not sin. Do not let the sun go down on your wrath." So it seems there are two things here. We can be angry, but without sinning. What occurs when we sin in our anger? That's when we gossip, we slander, we're bitter, we hurt others with our tongues, or even commit crimes of passion. And so we are to not to sin in our anger. We're not to let the sun go down on our wrath. That's an important part of dealing with anger on the spot, is to learn to forgive and make sure that you don't go to bed angry. And the next morning, if you have dealt with the anger, it's gone. But if you haven't, you will dwell on it all night. What I call the midnight movies start happening, where you're rehearsing things over and over and over in your mind, and they start to take control and become bigger than they really are. And so it's important that we deal with our anger before we go to bed. Now, how do we not sin in our anger? Well, the scientists say that there is a moment when your anger builds and builds and builds before rage happens, when you are still fully in control. You are rational, you are able to think properly about what you're doing, and you either decide to do the action that is hurtful or you pull back. Now, at that moment, you are still in control fully. After that, the chemicals flood your mind, and people often say afterwards, "I didn't even know I committed the crime." I want to say, be angry, but don't sin. God bless.